everybody, it's vellacay and I am back with another Encouragement Monday. I wouldn't think I would be doing this one a week ago, a month ago. Like, it's crazy. If you know by the title, you know what this one is about. I mentioned in my last video, pause, if you have not seen my last video, go look at it. I posted that one a couple days ago, so go look at my life update and you will see, where I'm been, whatever. So, wow, where do I start? Let me explain. So, I mentioned in my last video that I went to a women's conference, and one of the things that I wanted, in the beginning, they asked, what do you want out of this conference? And one of the things I wrote down was clarity. And the clarity was for, partly with YouTube, and majority it was for, to show me clarity with my relationship. Because weeks before going to the conference, it just didn't feel like we were connected anymore. It didn't feel like we had that chemistry anymore. It didn't, and I really wanted God to show me, like, what is going on with this relationship, what is going on. So I asked for clarity. The first 2 days of the conference, I really didn't get my pure answer of it. So Sunday, I went up, I was at church, I was still battling with this mind of confusion of what, am I supposed to be with this guy, am I not supposed to? In my gut, it didn't feel right. When you're with someone you're supposed to be with, first of all, God does not work in confusion. If you are confused in your relationship and you don't know if this is right or this is not right, 9 times out of 10, it is not right, because God does not operate in confusion. So Sunday, they called me up for prayer. We were doing this whole thing with the women's conference, but they called me up for prayer and I got prayed for, and the first thing the lady said to me is, there is people in your life that cannot go with you to where you're going. And that right there, I knew it was from God, because I had confusion all weekend, and right then and there, I knew it. And if, for those of you who do not know how God operates, if you're confused about something and you need an answer, God will send someone to talk to. It's kind of like he's talking through them and giving you the answer. And right then and there, that lady knew nothing about anything that was going on. That's how I knew it was God talking to me. And I just started breaking down, y'all. Like, I was just like, I guess I was breaking down because I guess I finally got my answer that I've been wanting, and just the thought that, I'm not going to be with Ty anymore. Because when God tells you to do something, you have to do it, okay? Ain't no questioning God. It's kind of like, y'all seen that meme when it was like, God sent me an answer, then a light bulb fall on a girl. She was like, give me another one. When God shows you what it's supposed to be, you need to listen, okay? And then my next cry out was like, how I'm going to do this. Like, oh my God. Like, he's going to be so upset. Like, what am I going to do? Like, God, I was like screaming out, help me, help me. And I was saying, help me, because show me how I'm supposed to do this, how I'm supposed to break up with him. And then at that point, I know you may like thinking like, oh my God, you were with this man for over a year. Like, how can you just like that say, okay, it's over with? Because God told me to. And I'm one to do whatever thing that God wants me to do. I'm going to do it, because if you do not do it, it's going to be getting worse and worse and worse. And you'll find yourself in a horrible situation that you could have avoided when God told you to do it right then and there. So I was just like, I guess him telling me was my piece about it. At the end of service, after I, cleaned, got myself together, he texted me and was just like, hey, we need to talk. Wait, what's it? Wait, we can talk about it. So he texted me, hey, we need to talk. I have to get my stuff from your house. I'm thinking, okay, he left his water bottle yesterday. Maybe he come get his water bottle. So I leave church and I told him, just meet me at my house. So I leave church. I stayed in the car. God told me just to stay in the car. So I waited for him to pull up. You already can see the look on his face that it was something serious that he wanted to talk to me about. So he got out the car and he had all the stuff. All the stuff. And I'm laughing now because when I think about it, it's kind of funny. Okay, he had all the stuff that I bought him in his hand. You know that speaker I got him for Valentine's Day. It was in his hands. And I told him just to get in the car. He put the stuff in the back seat and he got in the car. So I was like, what's up? And he was like, I want to break up. I'm making it kind of goofy but it was a real life serious moment. I'm trying to tell y'all. But he was like, I want to break up. And I was like, I do too. I do too. And then I just got so happy inside, but I didn't really do that. I was just like, it was more like, I do too. And then he just started telling me that one of his cousins was telling him last night. I guess he was basically telling him what God told me earlier, and it was just like he felt that this is Ty. This is him talking to Ty. He felt that I was settling with Ty, and you guys are going in two different directions. You guys have two different mindsets, and it's just, I don't think that it's where you guys think it's gonna be. And I was just like, God, look at you. Look at you. I asked you for help and you the real MVP. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy. Okay. So that's how I was feeling inside because I didn't have to, wasn't no drama at all, y'all. So he was just telling me like what his cousin was telling him, and he was just like, I don't think that this is gonna work. And I was just like, me too. So it actually was a mutual agreement how we broke up. We both felt that, you know, we didn't really mesh. And I didn't know what was keeping us together. Like, what is it? Like, what's keeping us together? I felt that I didn't really love him like I thought I loved him. And it was just, I was just having totally different feelings about it all. And I'm just like, I'm happy that you feel the same way, you know. I'm happy, you know. Right now, the feeling how I'm feeling, I feel the sense of freedom. I know that may seem weird, like, you just broke up with your boyfriend, why do you feel? But let me make sure y'all understand something about this whole thing. I know I'm goofing off and all that stuff, but when you are walking into the things that you're supposed to be walking into and doing the things that God told you to do, you will feel a different way. And I want to challenge you guys. If God is telling you to do something, if God is telling you to close a certain door, if God is telling you that he ain't right, sis, or she ain't right, or stop doing a certain thing, listen. And I promise you, you may feel that, oh my God, I can't live without this, or I just can't stop doing it. Vellacay, you just stop doing it. How do you just stop doing it? I can't do that. I can't do it like how you do it. And I'm encouraging you that yes, you can. And once you stop doing it, or stop, I don't know what the it is, but I'm telling you, once it's over with and it's done, you will get this sense of freedom. Y'all, I feel free. I feel free. Like, I really do. I feel free to do what I want. It's just, I'm on this whole new high about life. Like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know what God has for me. I just had to pick some things out in order for me to get where I'm going. And sometimes you have to do that. You have to. And it's not to tear you down or break you apart. It's for your good. Okay? Me breaking up with Ty was for my good. It was for his good too. Like, I was probably holding him back from living his full potential, and he was holding me back from living my full potential. But you have to close some doors. And I'm telling you this with all seriousness. Close that door. Do not open it again. And then just trust God. Trust God, okay? And I really felt like God allowed me to go through that year-long relationship to show me those things, to show me a different outlook on relationships. Some of you guys may think like, God, why did you make this happen to me? He doesn't make anything happen to you. He just allows you to go through it. And you really have to take the lesson out of it all. Like, I allowed you to go through this thing to show you something different, or to show you something better, or to show you a different aspect of life. So I ain't trying to be like them depressed single girls who want a man. No, like that is behind me. That's when I was single a year ago. Like I have a different outlook, and I will really get into that in my single but unavailable series. So you guys, that is the story. And again, I encourage you to listen to God and trust him. The question of the day is, am I going to be dating? And the question is no. 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 I am single, but I am unavailable. Okay? Unavailable, meaning that I do not want to go on dates. My main focus right now is grind time. Okay? I'm grinding in school, with YouTube. I am going after the things that God has for me. That is my main focus. And dating and doing all that is nothing but a distraction, okay? And this is a new series, okay? I'm introducing a new series, Single But Unavailable, okay? It's a series of Encouragement Monday videos where I will be teaching you guys the book, the 411 of being single but unavailable, okay? So get into that. Get into this. Get into whatever, girl. All right, you guys, this is the end of Encouragement Monday. Do not forget to be special to others and be blessed. All right, I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for the next Encouragement Monday. It will get your whole life together, okay? And I hope this got your life together. I really do. I really hope this got your life together. Okay, anyway, y'all get into it. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time.